Oh, hey guys. How you doing? I have a Flat Earth t-shirt on today. It was a kind of a prototype, and I don't know if you can see it. You can't. It's not good because you can't see the letters. It says, "Science world, our world. No spin, no gravity, no tilt. Earth is flat." Hey, good morning, guys. Actually, there's nobody even in here yet. Well, maybe there is. Okay. I have some really cool things. I have some cool things on my mind. We have two things in mind for a Flat Earth gathering in Colorado Springs. I was gonna take you there or go there today, check it out, and see if if it's a good possibility. One is Colorado Brewery. It's a real big place, and I've never been there, so I don't know, but it's easy to find off the interstate. We could get people from all around the state, probably. The people from down south that might be flat earthers and want to come to a gathering that don't want to go all the way up to Denver or, Fort Collins or Greeley, might come to Colorado Springs. The other place I'm thinking of is closer to the highway. Downtown is a big park which doesn't allow for, like buying drinks or food or whatnot. But we could bring our own food and our own drinks, right? And, it's downtown. There's a lot of symbolism in that park that would be interesting to talk about, is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to take you down there today. I'll take my camera down there and show you and get you guys feedback. I don't know if I'll do a live stream. I guess that would be easiest for you. I don't know about me. I haven't tried it out there where there's, you get everything going on with a live stream. It could get complicated being out and about, but I'm up for it. I could do it. I want to show you that park, and I'll show you the brewery, and see, and give me comments below what you think, even if you're not in the area. If you've got some feedback on Flat Earth gathering spots, you know what I mean? I've only been to one, and it was in Denver, and it was there were a lot of awesome things about it. The most awesome, I'm going to tell you guys this story. I met my very first Flat Earther at that gathering walking up. I told Trinity, she went with me, and I said, get ready to get my phone, because the first person I meet that's here for Flat Earth, I want you to film it for me for my YouTube channel. Well, we're walking up there, and I guess the thought just didn't enter our heads, and I'm walking up, and I see this cute, sweet, in my humble judgment, but vibrant little blonde walking towards me, and I recognized her, and she, big arms, and she's like, well, welcome to Flat Earth gathering or whatever. My name's Cammie. And I just went, Cammie? Oh my God, from Globebusters. And oh my gosh, I hope I got that name right. Of course I did, right? Anyway, I'm embarrassed all of a sudden. And because it was a while ago, oh my gosh, she said, I said, I'm Carrie, 4 eyes to see, and she burst in this 4 eyes to see. She screamed. I mean, she's no. It was the most incredible thing I think I've ever done in my life. It was so fun. And I got to meet Bob, and I got to meet ODD, and it was so awesome. I have pictures of me. I didn't get a picture of me with Cammie. So, oh wow, we got 4 people. Hi guys. If you start chatting, I think I can tell who you are. I can't tell you who you are. I wonder if this would... Uh-oh, I could lose you here. Try and get a little more... Oh, I don't know. Okay, so the Flat Earth Gathering. Another shot I want to... I'm working on for you guys is about the airport. I am in a 5th floor apartment building, and right off my balcony directly east I can see the airport. I watch planes, coming and going, and I looked up the mileage on it, and the airport's 10 miles. It's about 11 to drive it, but 10, I'm thinking 10 miles directly, if you, as the crow flies, right? And sorry, Tink. And so I did the math, the 8 inches per mile squared math for that. Now the airport, and I can show you with my, I can show you that it's direct. It looks like it's directly at my eyes. It's on the horizon. It's 10 miles away. And if you do the math, let's see. I did the math, and it should be hidden by... Oh man, I should have written that down and put it there. 533 feet of the curvature between here and 10 miles. That airport should not be at my eye level. It should be down on the curve 533 feet if it's 10 miles away from me. So you do that by taking 10 times, let's see how you know how to do it, 10 times itself. Oh my gosh, it's because the camera's on, I'm having a massive brain gas. Uh-oh, we lost some viewers. We're down to 2, you guys. It's okay. You know what? If I just keep coming on every day and talking to you, for me, it is therapy. It's not about the money. It's not about... It's not about anything. It's just I need to do this because I have things that you might be interested in. I don't know. I keep wanting to tell you guys about something that I've incorporated into my own lifestyle habits, and it's called golden milk online. You can Google it and get the recipe. I've made a couple of, not many adjustments to the recipe, but the golden milk is, I believe, could be a cure for Alzheimer's, and actually that's what I'm spending the most time on right now, is working with a couple I know who've been diagnosed and working with this golden milk. And it's coconut milk, turmeric, ginger, and you put peppercorns in there and some maple syrup to sweeten it up. And let's see what else. I put vanilla in it. I add that. That's a real good cancer killer and Alzheimer's, I believe. You know, but I like to drink it twice a day. You know, once in the morning and once at night. And if I can get these two to remember that we're doing this, you know, I can go over there twice a day and help them drink it. But it's a challenge. It's a challenge to help them understand why it's important that we drink this, because it could be good. It could be good for you. It could be good for all that ails. You know me, I've been trying to find something. In 10 years, my sister and I have been telling and sharing about urine therapy, and nobody wants to hear about that stuff, you know. Yeah, so I asked, prayed, say, they need something else. You know, there has to be, people aren't going to drink their pee, and that's okay, you know. But if you want good health and a freedom from disease, there must be something else. So we came upon this golden milk. My sister is the one that turned me on to it. And it took her maybe a year of talking to me before I finally picked it up and started doing it. Coconut milk, coconut oil is in it too. So twice a day you're getting a tablespoon of coconut oil and probably a teaspoon of turmeric, a teaspoon of ginger, some peppercorns it keeps it hot. And it's amazing stuff. I'm not kidding, guys. It's almost as good as the living water. So, yeah, got a couple things on the horizon. I want to look at the airport from here, and then we'll go up, look at the airport again from the same airport, you know, as we go up, and it will come closer to us and the horizon go out further, which can't happen on a ball. If you think about it, a guy, I don't know who, did a clip one day, and it was very, very powerful for me. I think he filmed his toes, his feet and his toes, and he said, if you think about it, and you know what, I can't quote him because I don't even remember exactly what he said. He said it perfectly. You know, if you look down, if you were standing on a ball, and a ball goes, you know, like this, let's say you're standing right there, no matter, right from the tip of your toes, that ball is going to curve down. It's really, really, really plain and simple as that. And the defense is always, well, we're so small. No, it doesn't matter how small we are. If we were microscopic on a ball, no matter how big that ball was, it is going to curve because it's made of a curve. The whole thing is curve, right? Sorry. Not to mention, water doesn't curve. And that needs to be a huge t-shirt, don't you guys think? Water never curves. That is a huge one to think about. We're convinced that gravity is making this water stick to our spinning ball. Okay? But gravity isn't tactile. It's nothing you can have a jar of gravity, or you can't sell it or move it or transport it or dissolve it or hurt it or harm it if it's real. But I think, maybe gravity is just a thought. And somebody one day said, this sounds pretty good, and then a couple other people are listening to him and says, that does make sense to me. That makes sense to me. And then they all say, that makes sense to me too. And then they put it in books and they teach our kids, and we all come to know gravity. Could be a campfire with a shot of scotch kind of discussion, who knows, right? How's everybody doing out there? I was thinking of going downtown, and this is another daydream of mine a little bit. Go downtown and just park my car and just see if anyone stops and comments on my license plate, and then say, would you mind, live streaming this on, we got some comments. Libra legend, hello, thank you for commenting, huh? It's like juggling, you guys, a little bit. I'm not very good at juggling. I've tried to learn, I wanted to learn a couple times and didn't stick with it enough to make it happen. Like listening to the comments, or watching the comments, listening to my own head, self-editing, and then it flashes away, like it doesn't stay there very long. Thanks, Cass. Hey, it's Alpha's nap time, which is a good thing, huh? I meant to say a little bit more yesterday about Calvin, my grandson, who I told you that he's 10 years old, 6 months older than I am Shivambu age, right? So I started practicing Shivambu and recycling the living water. This is water. When Calvin was 6 months old. So I can always look at his age and know how many years I've been doing it, right? He also has had to have me for a grandma all his life, of course. But, oh no, I'm forgetting what it was. There was something. He's in one of my very favorite clips of all my videos all over the years. There's a video of he and I sitting on the front porch swinging on the swing in Cripple Creek, and he's and we were talking, and I was talking to him about urine therapy, and I said, things have gotten pretty good since I've been, and he says something like, drinking beer? I can't yet. Yeah, I got to dig up that clip for you. I'll do that. I don't know. It's a lot of movie. I don't remember what it's called even. I wonder if there's a way I can pull the comments back up and see them after they disappear. Because if I'm blabbing away, I don't want to look at the comments at the same time, you know what I mean? Oh. I have another clip I want to get. There's a friend of mine who lives by the creek, and he's got the most incredible, to me, interesting and cool life. He has lived out of his van and by the creek for years, like maybe 20, I don't know. But he said he would talk to me on camera. I'm thinking what I told him is we can just point the camera at the creek and talk, because I want him to tell us a couple of his stories. He has an amazing story, and I always joke and say, you're a flat earther, you just don't know it yet because of the things he does. he I don't even want to start to tell you because I don't want to ruin the story, but helping a person with an incredible mountain of a problem that was going to shift this old man's life so drastically. And Clay went in there and gave it his heart and soul. I'm not sure. It took him 2 or 3 weeks working all day, every day, to help this guy with a plumbing problem. And never a penny, maybe he ate supper there once in a while. It's just, and you might say, oh, what do you mean that's flat earth? That has nothing to do, the world wouldn't work if we gave everything away all the time. Well, the world would work if we all worked from our heart and cared about our neighbors, I think. Just my humble judgment for whatever that's worth. How's everybody doing? Let me see. I think it would be cool if I could get it together enough to get guests on here and have people asking me questions. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and I will. I was going to make a list of them from my videos because you ask really good questions, you guys. Sometimes the answers are so hard being to write into a text comment, right? That, it'll knock it in my thinking into, I need to make a clip out of this answer. And then it gets laid in a pile of the other hundreds of other ideas I've got to talk to you about, right? So, have any of you met any flat earthers lately? Well, I suppose I've got six people watching right now, and it's funny putting a label on it. Even my daughter has taken that label back, says, you know what, I'm not going to say for sure I'm a flat earther. And really the definition, I think, for me is a commitment to honesty. That, that's why Alpha's name is Alpha. It's honesty, grave. Grave means honest. Doesn't mean a hole in the ground. To us now it does, We can live in an honest world, guys. We can demand honesty. It's like, don't participate. I've quit going to stores because I've witnessed manipulation of tactics to get people to buy the wrong product, or they put the wrong product on the shelf with a sale sign that says something completely different. If you're not up on everything and watch, hi, hungry, hi. If you're not up on it, and I really feel a little sad for the elderly generation, because it is so hard to keep up on all the technology and these the ways to shop and trying to get out there to shop, and then the manipulation and lies that go into it when they're just trying to buy something. You know what I'm saying? I don't tolerate it. I won't. Well, I kind of have to, because there's 3 different grocery stores I go to, and they all 3 have done something, and I have to shop, right? Of course, I can't boycott every store that pulls something on their customers. I could go up and complain. Yeah, I might just give them a little too much power. Well, okay, so I had another idea for a possible live stream too, you guys. I could drive my car up Pikes Peak. I'm pretty sure the live stream would still work. I'm not totally sure, of course. But yeah, we could live stream the whole thing and drive and stop. It's 13 miles. So we could talk and drive and stop and get up there and see the curve and show you guys the curve. What we would get to see is mountaintops, the same eye level mountaintops that are the same altitude. So we would see the 14ers and all the shorter mountains in between, but we would see the collegiate peaks behind Pikes Peak that are over 100 miles from Pikes Peak. And that would be at our eye level. They're 14ers too. And then we would look down south and we would see the Spanish peaks, and they're over 100 miles away. And if you do that math with the 8 miles per inch squared curvature, the Spanish peaks, if they're over 100 miles, I'm pretty sure they should be hidden by about at least 1.5 to 1.7 miles of curvature. So we can do that one day. That'd be fun. Oh, you guys just commented something. I didn't see it. Sorry. So, yeah, lots of stuff on the horizon. So yeah, if we can go up as we go up Pikes Peak, or I could do several small shots, but it would be kind of fun just to live stream the whole thing. Ah, Patricia, yay! I always say Patricia's my girl. Yeah, flat earth and other hot potatoes. I was initially attracted to the name of your channel, Patricia, because urine therapy is such another hot potato, you know? It's like flat earth in so many ways. And you have to come out of the closet with it. You know, like sometimes, oh my gosh, to be rejected over and over with both of those topics, you guys, seriously. They're not the same, but they are in a lot of ways. I was going to tell you guys about, I was driving down the hill. There's a big hill I have to go to get to Walmart, and this guy was pulling up next to me, and he was angry, and he was he wasn't flipping me off, but he was giving me I was red-faced and pissed. And I'm like, wow, that dude is pissed? It didn't occur to me in the moment, my plates, or, you know, that connection. I thought I did something wrong. Maybe I pulled out in front of him. And he pulled up next to me with his silver Camaro or some hot-looking car, and he had Purple Heart license plates. And he was mad. But you know what? I think everybody on Flat Earth should be blessed. We are all, it's that compassion thing, you know. Dude, I was born on the spinning globe too. I went to kindergarten and learned it just like you, you know. And he can be mad if he wants to be mad. Right, everybody does. Patricia said, who It went away. No, I can't remember it. Yeah, it's tough one to know which one reacts. Uh, and like dating, I don't really date or do that kind of thing because I have so many hot potatoes topics in my life that, I mean, you don't want to just go on and on. Don't let this, okay. I'm going to get better at this, Patricia. You inspire me. Mm-hmm. Carol Goin. Hi. So I made all these flat earth t-shirts, and most of them are, this one just points out how flat it is. No, I'm just kidding. They're good, and they do inspire conversation, but the prototypes, like doing it and getting out there has taught me what I need to do to make better t-shirts, right? I'm so shy. I put it real small. They would have to get up here with a magnifying glass. It says no spin, no gravity, no tilt. Earth is flat. Science world, our world is in here. This one is a bad one, actually. I don't know why I wore it for you today. um, I told you guys about the I don't normally. I'm on Facebook. I have my family and friends Facebook, and I have a Facebook for the Year in Therapy. I think you could put in my name Carrie, I think, and find it. Carrie Urine, probably. See, that's how Facebook into it I am. Facebook makes me angst a little bit. I get edgy. I don't know. It's so influential, and now why would YouTube be any different? I don't know. I think we're influential, but we're also it's different. I'm not, sorry, bad topic. Okay. Not you didn't bring up a bad topic. I mean, Facebook is kind of a bad topic. For me, anyway, let's just go on. Let me know what you guys think about an outdoor gathering site where people can bring their own stuff, their own snacks, but it's kind of a controversial site in that, it's a park where kids play, and I see Illuminati symbolism everywhere, right? I think it would be a really fun place to, but it's like it could rain or snow, and then we'd be stuck with trying to find another place to go. Hey, maybe we can get Patricia to come up from Texas. Huh? I always, when I watch Mark Sargent, I'm showing someone Mark Sargent's compilation videos, and then it shows Patricia's Texas flat earth plate. I'm like, that's my girl in Texas. That's Patricia. And then we've got those NASA lies plates. Those girls kick butt out east. Karen, and you know what? I haven't even been keeping up since you guys went to the conference and everything. I got a call last week from my sister in Denver, and it was just a few days ago actually, said they mentioned flat earth on the Denver news, and they mentioned the conference. She says they had a conference, a flat earth conference. I said, I know, I told you that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go, but there was no way I could make it. But they mentioned it on the news in Denver, and I thought that was pretty cool, you know. Right? You guys, it's getting out there. I get a lot of reaction. Not a lot. I say once a day, I look up in my rearview mirror and someone is taking a picture of my plates. You know? What? Denver's the conference next year. Oh my gosh, Patricia, you just made my day. I'm on the verge of tears. It makes me so happy. I have been wanting to chat with you for years. Are you kidding? My daughter Cassie, I think, is watching her. She has 5 kids, so maybe she's probably busy, but she knows. She's been listening to me talk about you for years. I know. I will be there, Patricia. Where do I pay early? I gotta start saving. One of the cool blessings I got recently, I got a new car to put my plates on. I love my old Honda. She's a 90, so she's like really old. But I kind of felt, this is horrible. I'm not a real materialistic person, so I felt like, ooh, I want to represent flat earth in a abundance. You know, not that I need a snazzy car or anything, but I also don't want, anyway, I was gifted a brand new 2015 car. Gifted. There's Cass. Oh man, sometimes I think to myself where I would be if the flat earth community hadn't been big enough to get through. Sorry, jeez. Whoa. Didn't mean for that to happen. I've been told I'm crazy for a long time. You know, I'm not whining. I'm whining a little. I'm not whining about that. I mean, that's normal. But what I'm saying is I would talk to people and I would say things like, I don't get it. It makes no sense to me how I can drive from here to Iowa and it takes me this long and I drive that and back and it's the exact same. Does that mean there's nothing spinning? You know, I did it from here to California numerous times. The trip is the same. So you start, get on a flight thing and do flights from LA to New York, right? And then do it back. It's the exact same, or almost. And they'll say, oh, the winds and, it's going to be off a few minutes. Well, it should be off a lot more than that if we were spinning 1,000 miles an hour, right? I should be able to go from here and drive east, and then when I drive back, anyway, yeah. Educated people meaning, the quote unquote smart ones of us, or we're all smart, but we've been taught that we're not. And if you believe the lies and you can go home and memorize them and then go and be tested on them, then you'll probably get a pretty good paycheck. You're called smart at that point. I am not saying or trying to degrade education or degrade intelligence at all. What I'm wanting to tell you is that we are all that intelligent. We are all that brilliant. But we've been told we're not. And that's the spinning part of it. We don't have to have vertigo. We don't have to be spun into confusion and dumbed down. We don't have to be. We don't have to tolerate it anymore. And flat Earth, I just don't think we're doing that anymore. We don't fall for the tactics that normal people do to make a buck. I love that. I love that about flat Earth. That we want to actually help people instead of make a little glitch in there so we can add an extra million in there for, the owner's third mansion or something like that. I don't want to talk about rich. I don't know. If I get judgmental, sometimes it's because I live in a neighborhood where there are many, 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 many mansions and one little person living in it. And in each one. And it doesn't make sense to me. So, that's okay. Not everything makes sense to me, right? Sorry. It's because you get emotional occasionally talking about this stuff. What I was saying a little bit, when I started getting emotional, was about over the years, looking at the chemtrails, since 99, I've been pointing it to the skies, wondering why these planes were below the clouds and laying these big fat trail behind it. And it isn't until recently I've had people say they're talking about chemtrails like they're a real thing. Like, yeah. Right? And I will look at the stars and the moon and the planets or whatever those illuminations are up there, and I'm pretty meticulous and hypervigilant looking at the skies, watching the moon rise, watching Venus rise by it, what we call Venus, and then watching them travel from one horizon to the other side by side. Think about that heliocentric model we've been taught, guys. That wouldn't happen on a spinning globe. Yeah. Wow, we've been live 43 minutes? That's pretty amazing. And I have been doing all the talking. Sorry. Hi, Carol. Hey, Flat Earth Subgenius. Oh, man. Well, I don't have my grandson here today because he's in school. He's kind of like my little mod, I would imagine, Who's going to say something nasty to Grandma if their grandkid is in the room? Okay, well, like I said, I want to go and look at these couple places today to have a gathering. I have an assistant now. She's in school at the moment, but she's helping me get my ducks in a row and be more in the YouTube game, so to speak. I don't want you guys to ever think I'm ignoring your comments, or I just don't spend time in it, in all honesty. I have found that less is more for me, a little bit. And I apologize, I haven't been to the Hangouts lately either. I love you guys, and I am very grateful that you have done all the work in Flat Earth and made some incredible stuff. It's really, really, I think it's easy to show yourself the world's flat if you get out there and look. And like, why does it matter? Well, it opens up a part of your heart that it's like, by believing this lie, that gate is shut tight with a big bolt on it. And then through a lifetime, if that never gets opened, we are completely manipulatable and controllable and programmable. But when that lie is broken open and busted loose, it's like freedom you never knew. I don't even know how to explain it. It's the most incredible thing, and I just thank you guys for doing so much work on YouTube, because shut. Sorry. I couldn't get the words out. I couldn't make anybody understand that something's wrong here, you guys. The Earth isn't gonna flip on its poles. There isn't like a global warming thing going on. This is all... Wow, I'm having an emotional day. I'm so sorry. And it's a gratitude day for you guys, because I wouldn't be where I am today. My face wouldn't be healing of cancer. My PTSD would not be healing if it wasn't for you guys. It's a team effort, and I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I will quit crying right now. Oh. Thank you for coming. Thanks for watching. I'm going to show up again tomorrow morning. I have it in my mind that you are going to be a front burner. I'm going to turn up the heat on the front burners, and I know crying is actually good. I think you're right. I mean, it's not like a bad thing, and it's not like I feel ashamed, but I also don't want to win any awards for being the most crying flat earther. Oh God, I'm so excited that we're going to do the conference in Denver next year. Oh, Patricia, if you're still watching, that made my day. I am a happy camper today, thanks. All right, guys, I will check in again with you tomorrow. I'm going to go work on showing you those couple places that I'm thinking about the gathering, so I can get some input. Not even if you live in state or you would come, just so you can help me. We want it to be conducive to conversation. The one I went to was okay, but it was hard to have or even film conversations because of the noise, the chaos. It was okay, but I'm just thinking about that stuff. And we want new people to be attracted to what are all those people talking about, right? So, okay, I will see you later, and I love you guys. Thanks for being there for me. I don't remember which button. I hit. Oh, finish. That's easy. See you guys.